Welcome back to Cord Cutting Today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including today. Spectrum could be permanently dropping some cable TV channels this week. We'll tell you what's happening with that and what channels are most likely to be dropped based on their performance last year. YouTube TV is bringing back its enhanced 1080p, its improved image quality. This is a great news for sports fans in particular, but also for movies and other TV shows. And rounding out our top big three of the day, Peacock is raising the price of its service. These stories and a whole lot more coming up real quick. First though, if you want to learn more about these stories, I'll put a link to each story down in the show notes and in the first pinned comment so you can read them for yourself and come up with your own opinions. I'd love to hear from you. If you're new here and you want to help us grow, do me a favor if you like what we do, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Every Monday through Friday we post a video like this breaking down the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting. With that said, let's dive into it. Spectrum is in the middle of deep talks with Paramount Cable. They have until the end of the day today when I'm posting this, April 30th, to reach a deal or reach an extension to keep Paramount channels. Now, Spectrum has come out very clearly and said they want to offer smaller, skinnier bundles, which means dropping some channels. Last year, we saw them drop multiple Disney-owned channels, including some very popular ones like FXX, Freeform, and even, I think, which one of the Disney XD or Disney Junior? Somebody remind me which one of those Disney ones got dropped. But now they are looking to do that to other companies, including Paramount. Now with that, Paramount's kind of pushed back about the idea of dropping some, but they may not be in the strongest position right now to fight that. If they were to drop some channels, some of the most likely ones are some of the smaller MTV channels, which saw its viewership drop as much as 13% for MTV2 and only averaged 48,000 viewers during prime time last year, according to a report from Variety. That's pretty bad. 48,000 viewers. There are YouTubers and there are Twitch streamers who average more than that in an hour sometimes during prime time. The other ones that stand out are some of the smaller BET channels also. For example, BET Her, BET Hip Hop, BET Soul, and more. Many of those, only BET Her showed up in the top 150 TV channels of 2023 by ratings, according to Variety. With that, it lost 7% of its audience in 2023 and averaged just 41,000 viewers during prime time. Look for some of these smaller channels to be the ones most likely pushed by Spectrum to be dropped or moved into more expensive packages or just gotten rid of altogether like we saw for Freeform. I think many people were surprised to see some of the large channels like Freeform and FXX being removed from Spectrum. Now we could see more. Now Spectrum is also pushing Paramount to give them their subscribers free access to Paramount Plus. Paramount seems to be much more willing to do that. Free is kind of a weird term because it's kind of pushed into the price of your cable TV package. We'll see how that plays out, but look for Spectrum to fight this hard. Would not be surprised me if all Paramount channels went dark. I would be shocked if all Paramount channels stay on Paramount in a new deal. Could happen, but it would probably mean that Paramount took a significant cut in what it's getting, or at least a cut from what it was hoping to get in a new deal. All right, let's keep moving along. YouTube TV is rolling out, once again, its improved and enhanced 1080p. Now this rolled out at the end of February, early March of this year earlier. It offers a higher bitrate with smoother picture, better picture quality and more, especially for fast moving things. See how sometimes there's distortion when a fast hand moves or a football flies through the air. Higher bitrate allows for a smoother looking movement on your screen. Now YouTube itself has had this for some videos for a while. If you're a YouTube Prime or whatever, Premium, whatever they call that service there, subscriber. Now YouTube TV is getting it and it's coming back after some technical issues. All streaming players that are capable of 4K should be rolling out with this in the near future. We're seeing it on some Roku and some Apple TV devices already. This will allow a much smoother picture for rapid action on the screen. Things like sports, action movies, action TV shows, and the like are probably where you're going to notice this the most. Again, that's rolling out now. You'll definitely like the look of it for the NFL season this fall. All right, Peacock has announced it's raising its price, but you still have time to lock in the current price if you hurry. Peacock has announced a $2 price hike per month for new subscribers starting in July 18th and existing subscribers on your next bill after August 17th. Now, if you act before that, you can lock in this current price for a year by switching to an annual plan or subscribing to an annual plan. That'll allow you to get a year of Peacock at the current price before your next bill. So it's your next bill after August 17th if you subscribe, or for current subscribers, and if you're a new subscriber, July 18th. Now with that, again, if you subscribe on July 17th for a year, you get to lock that price in for a year. This comes as Peacock will be the new home for a lot of the Olympics this summer from Paris, and a lot of sports teams out there, including the Big Ten this fall. Basketball and football, a lot of those games are now exclusive to Peacock. Check it out, link in the show notes down below if you want to learn more. The Roku channel is turning into a little bit of an MTV 2024. With this, the Roku channel has beefed up its music section and made it much more visible on the home screen. This includes 24/7 play music channels and custom playlists like the best of Taylor Swift, which includes over 3 hours of Taylor Swift videos. They also have audio streams built in. A lot of these are from iHeartRadio streams and have things like iHeartRadio's hip hop, pop, rock, 80s, and more. You'll also find a lot of other content available through this. If you're looking for 24/7 music videos, I know YouTube's a big place, a lot of people do that. These are more curated streams here available on the Roku channel. Link in the show notes down below, but what you're going to find, the big difference here is they kind of consolidated this all into a single location and put it very prominently placed on the home screen for the Roku channel. Net neutrality is back, but what does that mean for cord cutting? I have a full link to the story down below. I've been getting a lot of questions about this, so I kind of wanted to break that down real quick. In the short term, net neutrality has been voted on, but not actually put into place yet. We're expecting legal challenges before it actually goes into effect. Often when new rules come from the FCC and other places, there's a grace period of several months typically before the rules take effect. This allows all the companies to come in compliance, especially when it comes to things like regulations on advertising and other areas. Net neutrality is no different. This allows all the cable companies and TV providers and internet providers, when the FCC sets a rule, to have a period to implement it. During that period, though, we are widely expecting, because they've come out and said they intend to do this, a legal challenge from many internet providers out there. We'll see how that plays out, but for now, net neutrality has been voted on, but is not back in stock yet. What does it mean for cord cutting? Honestly, not really much. I think the vast majority of people didn't notice a difference when it was here before, didn't notice a difference when it was gone. Probably are not going to notice a difference now that it's here once again. Internet providers are going to notice a big difference in how they get regulated and controlled through it. But we'll have to keep a very close eye on it. If you want to learn more, I have a full deep dive down below. You can find it there. Or if you have an LG TV or use the LG Channels app on your Android or iOS device, you're going to get some more local news. Local Now, which is owned by the same parent company as owns the Weather Channel, Allen Media Group, has partnered with LG Electronics to bring 223 local news channels to LG Channels, which is LG's free ad-supported streaming service, available on LG TVs made in 2016 and newer. This new streaming service, it's not that new anymore, but this streaming service offers a lot of free ad-supported movies and television shows. Now with this, you're going to find a 24/7 feed on channel 157 from local news sources from the Local Now channel, plus local ABC, NBC, Fox, and CBS local station news. It's a curated list of weather, news, and more playing 24/7 on your TV in the vast majority of America. Now, based on your location through your IP address, most likely, I believe is how they're doing this, it will bring up the local news for you. It's actually a nice feed. A lot of people jokingly call it the Local on the 8s 24/7. It's very similar kind of look and feel a lot to the Local on the 8s, but it's greatly expanded with new content and new feeds on there. So check it out. If you're looking for a quick little news recap, this is a great option. Let's dive into the question of the day. I get a lot of questions here. If you want me to answer a question in one of these videos, start it off in the bottom of the comments. Start off your comment with something like a question for Luke and then leave it there. I've been getting a lot of questions about Amazon's new home internet service. When is it coming and where will it be available? Now, Amazon intends to launch this worldwide, though it's going to start off in a handful of markets here in the United States. and slowly expand from there, much like how SpaceX is still slowly expanding across the country. Now with this, a few things. Beta testing will start this year, invite only. They say next year they're targeting a national launch of the Amazon's home internet service and business internet. But I think most of you are interested in the home internet aspect of that. Now with this, Amazon's internet service will be available in limited areas next year to the general public. What areas are that? They have not said yet. We actually don't know the price either. What we do know is it's meant to offer speeds up to 1 gig and be available worldwide at some point in the future. Slowly, we're talking years down the road. But when they do have announcements, we'll have full coverage over at cordcuttersnews.com and break down everything you need to know about Amazon's new home internet service as we learn more about it. You know me, I'm a big fan of competition. Even if you don't intend to use Amazon's service, you should be very excited they're doing it because it puts pressure on SpaceX, it puts pressure on other providers. Well, we've seen Comcast, for example, roll out a cheaper data cap free prepaid internet service starting at just $30 a month. And when you look at the marketing, it directly compares itself to wireless services like 5G. And why is that? Because they're feeling the pain of 5G home internet eating into their business. Competition is good for the end consumer. I love that they're doing this. So like I said, even if you don't like Amazon, don't want to use Amazon, you may benefit just because they're offering new competition, putting new pressure on other internet providers. Well, that's it for today. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Take care, be safe. I'll be back again tomorrow with another video. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.